Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Thursday, March 14th, and I want to apologize for those who follow that I was able to get one due to technical difficulties. Video out yesterday. So, basically, the main point yesterday for economic news release was retail sales, which was very good. So it was up about 1%, even when we excluded excluded the high price ticket items, like autos and stuff. So for today, we'll look at the weekly jobless claims, and we had 342,000 people applying for unemployment last week. The projection for this week was about 350,000. Actually came in much less at 332,000, so 10,000 less from last week. So good numbers. We haven't been down this range too much, so these are the jobless claims are looking better right now. Now we also have the producer price index. This is the headline number. For the inflation for the wholesale division. Now we have a 0.2% growth last month. We had 0.8% projection, and it came in at 0.7, so pretty close to where forecasts were. But once you strip out the food and energy, which creates the volatility, we got the core PPI, and this is what we mostly look at. We had a 0.2% last month, and then we figured it would be the same, and it came in. So it came in at the same forecast, so it's not as bad. As we can see, at the gasoline prices have gone up, so pretty much that's what's bringing up the headline number there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the the headline news, and the stock market is going up. It's still heating up as we've been seeing. Dow's already at the above the setting new highs as every day it keeps going up, and then S&P right now is within 5 points of within the closing, so it's possible it could reach its all-time high today, or perhaps even tomorrow. But it's so far the length of time of days, consecutive days, it's been going upwards. We're already at records right now. Now, something to keep in mind is we've been usually when you set new highs, sometimes they'll go up about another 2 or 3% before they'll do any contraction. So kind of keep an eye on that. A lot of it has to do with those emotional-based trading, with people getting kind of caught up in the excitement and kind of trying to jump in there last minute, and of course they usually get caught last minute buying high and then trying to sell low. So other item news that came up today that was I thought was kind of interesting. Excuse me, let me bring that back. Was the some topics that might come up you want to keep an eye on. There's talk about a possible Cyprus bill from the European Community, and what's going on there is the reason why it's kind of controversial is that the banks over in Cyprus, apparently it's a big area for a lot of the Russian wealthy people, oligarchs, as well as thought to be a place where a lot of the underworld people, like the mobs and stuff like that, are stashing some of their money. So the concern is that if they're putting money into it, trying to bail them out, are they helping those wealthy business Russian billionaires or impossible mob bosses? Or are they actually helping out the country? Because they were kind of hit hard from the Greece debt. So that's where Cyprus come in. Then also, as we talked about before, the Italian elections, there's still some uncertainty in what's going to happen with the president and stuff, where they're going to go, because it seems like the parties that are in there and they don't have a clear-cut favorite. Nobody really wants to work, and they're trying to separate themselves from the other. So there's a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of the platforms they've been running on is anti-austerity, which could lead to higher yield bonds or higher yield on their bonds and their debt, which would create a possible bailout needed for them. So now we'll just go back to where we were, the bond market, and we started the morning off at 24 basis points lower than where we left off yesterday. So we had a pretty good day yesterday. We were up at the 102.44 yesterday. We closed at, so we started off about 102.20ish. And right now we're about 3 basis points where we left off yesterday. So good numbers. This morning the pricing was worse. As the day went on, pricing got better for the interest rates. So as the day ended, or is coming to an end, we're not quite there yet. Pricing's getting a little bit better here today. So we should see some improvement in the pricing today, or by the end of the day today on this. All right, thanks for watching, folks. You guys have a wonderful day. We will catch you guys tomorrow. And thanks again for watching.